There you are.
Mistress Huldey.
Forgive me for barging into your bedroom. I know you might want some time to refresh, but I couldn't help myself. I'm just so excited you're here.
Oh, well, thank you.
I just know you'll love it here. The bracing air, and the strange, thorny flowers, and the gorse. And there are lots of long walks you might take. Although there's quicksand, of course. And also large ravenous birds. And if you walk too far, you might get turned around and lost and starve to death, or you might even be eaten by something. But in general, the moors are very pretty.
Mistress Huldey,
Oh, just Huldey, please.
Huldey.
Oh, it sounds so wonderful how you say my name.
Can I ask you something?
Anything.
Is this my bedroom?
Of course.
But does it not, does it not look very much like the parlor?
Does it? And Father's parsonage is down the hill, and you shall like that. Agatha and I still enjoy going there for the sermons, even though Father's replacement is rather less exciting than Father was. But it will be such fun to go together, to sit side by side. We might share a hymnal. We might share gloves. We might share shoes. I have a diary.
I'm sorry?
A diary. I keep one.
Wow, that's lovely.
It is very exceedingly personal and private, of course. I shouldn't like to tell you what I write in it. I have a very active imagination.
Master Bramwell, is he also a man of God?
No, I wouldn't say that.
A kind man, would you say? A gentle one?
Do you keep a diary, Amelie? May I call you Amelie?
I don't keep a diary, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. But you might start.
I might, I suppose.
You might start tonight if you wanted.
I'm not much of a writer, I have to confess.
It's not hard at all. I can help you. What you do is you begin with a heading. Monday, for example, and then you just write down what you feel. And when you have a different feel, you write a different header. Tuesday, for example.
But you can't just start a new day whenever you like.
Of course you can. That's how the time works out here.
That's very helpful. I'll consider it. If you don't mind my asking about your brother...
You might write about London, too. You might describe what it was like.
I suppose I
And then
could.
you might read it to me. For example, I've heard that in London, one gets murdered.
Murdered?
Most horribly murdered, I've heard.
Would you describe your brother as a gentleman, do you think, Huldey?
My brother?
Yes.
Describe.
For example, he had a very nice hand in his letters.
Did he?
A very gentle and well-formed hand.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
And the words he used were educated ones.
Yes, well, there's lots of time out here in which to be educated in one thing or another.
But I imagine your brother went to study somewhere. London, perhaps, France.
Ah, well, studying. Master Branwell was not studying. Was not. Quite.
Just like a boy. I imagine he preferred lively debates about the law and dances, perhaps. I'm so looking forward to meeting your brother and the child.
It will be so lovely to have another person here. One that one might talk to. Might sit by the fire on a lonely night and just... I might read you a page or two from my diary if you very much wished it.
That wouldn't be necessary, I'm sure.
It's very vivid and upsetting. And I might, if you very, very much.
Oh, no.
Just one page or two, or a chapter, perhaps.
We should both get ready for dinner, don't you think?
Oh. Well, indeed. I should.